Hey guys, thanks for tuning in on this beautiful morning. I have a viewer question who wants to know, is Pan Society a universalist religion? So we get new people all the time. People have different questions. A lot of questions can be answered if you just check out the things we've already done. But I'm going to address this one in just a second. Hang on. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Is Pan a universalist religion? So I had to look that up because I wasn't quite sure what it meant. I know that there are churches with that in their title, but it seems like what we're talking about is a church that is kind of inclusive and it accepts all people and is tolerant of lots of different types of ideas. Now, some of the universalist churches are Christian, some of them aren't, some of them have atheists, pantheists, that kind of thing. So if you're looking at it that way, then yes, Pan is universalist. So the name even was chosen for that reason. Pan means all. So we consider you a panist even if you don't consider you a panist. So it's really the idea of oneness. But if you're coming from a Christian perspective, probably the best way to understand this is to think about the Quakers. So I've been to a Quaker church, but I'm not a Quaker. So what I'm about to say is my interpretation of my experience in the Quaker church. It might not be at all the way that Quakers see themselves. So there could be some error because I'm not a Quaker. But the way that they do things is that they believe that God speaks through everybody. Everybody has equal access and they get together as a community, and if somebody has something that they want to share, then they'll get up and share it. So it's not like there's not a minister who tells everybody what to do and what to think. It's God's in everybody. So we think the same. God is in everybody. Your experience, or maybe God's not in everybody if you don't believe in God, and that's cool too. See, your experience is your teacher. And one of the things that I talk about a lot is to connect with nature. Because if we're everything, then you're going to see your divinity everywhere, in other people, in the trees, in the forest, in the sky, in the waters, in everything. And for me, that has been one of my greatest teachers, but that might not be true for you. You might connect better with people, or maybe with the mineral kingdom, or with the plant kingdom. However you do it is fine. And one of the things that I do want to kind of talk about is that not all animists are the same. So all animists do believe in the oneness of all things, the spirit in all things, but the way that they express it could be different. So Native Americans are not the same as the Inuit, or the Ifa, or I don't know, just pick any tribe, the Australian Aborigines. So the way that they express them, maybe they have gods, maybe they don't have gods. They have different gods. If they do have gods, they have different rituals, different practices, and all of these things come from their natural world. So they look at the world around them to kind of explain things and look at how the things are woven. So if you have a ritual that takes place at a certain time, then the natural world is going to be doing something at that certain time that supports that. And you may have herbs that are growing at that time that you use in that ritual. You may have foods that you eat during that time that are used in that ritual. It may be a solitary thing, it might be a community thing, but all of these things are holistic. So a lot depends on your community and the nature, the time of year, all of that. And that's why it's not really a good idea to mix and match, because some things don't belong in other things. It's like taking ketchup and putting it on ice cream. Somebody might like that, but I don't know. I mean, it's a matter of taste, so that's really not the greatest example, because you can blend anything that feels good to you, but it might not really work. If you're going for a certain outcome, it might not really work all that well. So it's really important to know holistically how things work. And the other thing about Pan that I really like is that we encourage people to start their own chapters for this whole reason. So what works here for me in Virginia with my people and my tribe might be totally different than what works for somebody in Italy. Just because of the way that the society is set up, or I don't know, any kind of individual factors. And this is normal and this is natural. It doesn't make it wrong, it just makes it personal. And spirituality has to be personal or it doesn't serve you. So in the animistic world, things are interdependent and things are always evolving. So the animism of my mom when she was a little girl is totally different than what it is now and what it is for me, because we have had a technological boom since then and society just isn't the same. So we have access to different things, different knowledge, we're different people. So we're all co-creating the world that we live in, and it's going to evolve. So to say that I'm going to go back to the Stone Age or the original animism, which I don't even know what that is, it's kind of not really practical, or maybe not even useful. It's a different world. We're different people. So expect it to evolve, expect it to be personal. You can make it whatever you want to make it, which I think is the beauty of Pan, but you do want a community, and that's why, or not, maybe you could be a solitary practitioner, but we do have sovereignty, connection, oneness, because that's the path. You have to be a strong individual in order to connect to people to get to that place of oneness. It's very difficult to be there by yourself. So we do want a community, and hope that you will kind of get connected with yours or get connected with ours so that you can get stronger and make your own. We want to see lots and lots of Pan chapters everywhere, lots of moon circles. That's a great way to start it. Connect with your tribe, create a tribe, and we can just be all Panists together. So thanks for the question. If you have any more, you know what to do. Send them to us. We are answering questions via YouTube, and we're also doing Facebook Live now. So check out our Facebook page for announcements on when those are going to be. So hope to see you soon. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.